What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Look like you guys are outside waiting for me at my front door, man. Wondering where I have been, where I haven't been dropping no videos like that. And I've been actually on vacation, man. Like I told you on my last video, I was going to Louisiana. So I took a nice little road trip out there, chill with family. Just took time for me to sit back and relax and just step away from social media for a minute and just kick it with family. So that's what I was doing. But this video, we're gonna talk about, is Michigan the perfect state for car enthusiasts, man? This is a devil's advocate of the other one, because I know I came to Arizona and had that nice little honeymoon phase and all that stuff for the state. But now we're gonna go ahead and talk about, is Michigan the best state for car enthusiasts? And me personally, we're gonna jump straight into this, and I would say yes, it is the perfect state for a car enthusiast. And the very first thing is the big three. If you guys been sleeping on the rock, man, and y'all don't know what the big three is, man, that's Chevrolet, Ford, and Dodge, man. If it wasn't for those three companies, major shout out to Ford, actually. If it wasn't for Ford creating the Model T, a lot of y'all be still out here carrying a horse and carriage, man. So with that, with Ford doing what they did, start off in Michigan, then you got GM following suit and Dodge carrying after, man. So that's one of the reasons why I would say Michigan State for car enthusiasts, because with the history alone there. Two, as we jump straight into it, is that yes, we may not have the best roads, we may not have like the canyons to go carving and all that stuff, but we do have E85 readily available everywhere. So in this state of Arizona, I thought being on the West Coast, 85 would be available everywhere. Why? Because it's just better fuel than the normal unleaded fuel and all that stuff. But it looks like that's not the case. It's scarce, only a few places have them, and that is what we're dealing with here. That's what I noticed so far, being here for a good 4 months in Arizona, man. Seems like I've been here longer, but what I have experienced, 85 is more expensive compared to out east. 85 is a lot cheaper out east. E85, I think when I last left Michigan, was like $2.50. E85 out here is about $4.50. All depends on where you go to. So that's crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, so the third reason I would say that Michigan makes it a nice, perfect state for car enthusiasts is emissions. Like, emissions is not even heard of in the state. Like, there's a lot of cars out there that's riding around catless. There's a lot of cars that's riding around with high flow cats. And when it comes to time for like registration for your vehicle, we don't have to deal with like, oh, do you have the O2 sensors and all that? No, that's never even heard of. And also, just in the state in general, somebody's working, but in the state in general, they don't care for that. They don't look for that at all. And if there's a law in place to try to put that in place, I think there's going to be a very hard chance that would not even go through, because Michigan just was the start of having cars, the mecca of cars, and emissions is, it sounds like it should start there, but it's not going to start there. It's too many car enthusiasts there, it's too many truck enthusiasts there, and that's pretty much probably going to hurt the economy over there most if GM starts to do that. Or not GM, just the state as a whole, not GM, my bad. So with that being said, the fourth reason why Michigan is a state for car enthusiasts, and that would be the performance shops. As y'all know, there's a lot of performance shops all over across the country, a lot of good ones, a lot of bad ones, but so far in Michigan as a whole, we have a lot of them to choose from. It all depends on what you want to do. And because the state has a lot of road courses, a lot of drag strips, and there's a lot of street drivers too, that people want a reliable street car, and there's different shops for all of that. And off the top of my mind, I can name about a good 5 just real quick. Like, you got the K-Tech, you got Liggenfelter, you got Vet Lab, you have Livernois, you have, shoot, man, if I can just keep going on, but my mind drawing blank, you have Vector Motorsports. So those are like that's like 5 that I'm just throwing off the top of my head right now that's just big in Michigan so far, and I can just, the list just continue to goes on. So you can just pick and choose where you want to go to, who you want to rock with to have your build, and just represent that, man, because Michigan has different performance shots for your needs. And also another thing that makes it more, I would say, a car enthusiast, that there's plenty of dealerships. So this is not, I would just blended into like 4.5, I would say. Like, there's plenty of dealerships in Michigan that do a lot of markups, but there's so many that there won't be a lot of markups on vehicles if you're trying to get a particular make or model or something like that. So that is nice about that. There's so many Chevrolet, there's so many Dodge, and there's so many Ford dealerships that it's ridiculous. Yes, they have like the Subarus there. Yes, they have like the Acuras there and so forth, but the big three is home there, so they have a lot more dealerships there, so you don't have to pay that markup. It's the number 5 one. I would say that the reason why Michigan is a state for car enthusiasts is because of the car activities they have there. One of the main events that's happening this weekend, I'm mad that I won't be able to go there, is the Woodward Dream Cruise. The Woodward Dream Cruise bring about 1 million to 1.5 million people every year, and that is a strip that it rides about like 14 miles. That comes from Flint all the way down into Detroit, man. And people just drive their cars, cruise, look at different cars. People come from all over the country to come to Woodward Dream Cruise because of this event and the amount of people that it brings, because it's just pretty much, I want to say, like, it's a legal weekend where you could do burnouts, racing and all that stuff, and cruise and look at cars, all different types of cars, man. It's nice, and people hang out to enjoy that atmosphere, man. It's nice. That's something else I want to drop with you guys, man. Share with you guys. Is Michigan the state for cars enthusiasts? I think so, not because I wasn't born and raised there. I've been to other states too, but I feel like Michigan is the thoroughbred for cars enthusiasts. But y'all drop a comment below, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think your state is the perfect state for car enthusiasts? Drop a comment below and let me know why. Don't forget, if you like cars like what I have, which the Camaro's not here right now, it's in the shop. I should get it this week, but if y'all like cars like my SS1 Elite, y'all know who to follow. That's the MOC, and that's 100 Gang Nate, Q to Chaotic, and Race Car Friends. And like that, I'll see you guys in the next video.